Hello, people of the interwebs! Welcome back to my Let's Play of Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage for RGOGNOCA. Really good old games no one cares about, even though it really isn't. And before we start, I want to address that I know this isn't an obscure game, okay? It's Spyro. I mean, come on, it's Spyro. Everyone knows Spyro. Everyone on the PS1, that is. The main point of my channel, though, is... My channel, the show, RGOGNOCA, it's named after the game that I made this channel to do a Let's Play of. And I wanted to use other games that I love to do a similar thing, which is to express why, you know, old games are generally better than new ones. Which brings me to this, perfect segue, Fracture Hills. This level, one of you has indicated this and I couldn't agree more, this is my favorite level in the game. I mean, Zephyr was really cool, but this place is, well, it's unique, and it's very clever, and I'm going to show you why after we see what's going on here. In a sec. That is not how rock works. So yeah, we have this level, and first let's talk to this person.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth-shapers have encased it in stone.
And she says something else.
The satyrs that live here could break the stone with their magical songs, but the earth-shapers have encased them in stone too.
Yeah. So the deal here is that we have the fauns and satyrs, which I guess are women and men with goat feet, living here who love music, and the earth-shapers live here and they do not love the music. In fact, they find it very annoying. And so they've decided to stop the music by trapping the satyrs in stone. Now that's like... What game nowadays has that kind of creativity and depth apart from like Dark Souls? I mean, it's not like... They're two like very, very distinct creatures and they're solving problems in their own way and they have a conflict. They have a genuine conflict that... and they have to live together and they can't really. Anyway, let's see this guy here. And the music is a physical thing because video game logic.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some satyrs trapped in stone.
Yes, indeed. So the thing is, that right there is the temple. And you can kind of see, you can't really see right now, but you'll see later. Instead of being like linear, a path from like one end of the level to the other, the entire level is centered around the goal. And the goal is to get into the temple. And the whole level is like in a circle around it. Which comes into play later. For some of the side quests, or for one of the side quests. And for thing. Also, there are evil trees. The ones with bees, they send bees after you, and these guys, they just munch you. Make a really cool sound as they do so. Or maybe they don't. Maybe I'm thinking of the ones in Spyro 1. If you remember the trees in the Beastmaker's world, in Misty Bog. Okay, now here's a satyr with a pig next to it. Do not kill the pigs. Here's why. Come on, Piggy. It gets up and dances! Oh, little details. Thanks for the dance, Piggy. I need your butterfly now. So yeah, there's like just detail and depth to this level beyond what it has any right to have. Let's be honest here. I mean, look at it. Look at it. It's it's Spyro, you know? It's silly. But there's like so much to it, and I just fell. Crap. Yeah. So also the level is arranged in like rings. There's this outer level with like grass and trees and stuff. And then there's the inner level with dirt and lava and earth shapers. And I always like going through how we go through the outer layer first. And as a kid, I had a thing where like the trees were like level 1 combat training, and then the earth shapers over here were level 2. Like you're practicing fighting the trees. Oh, and these things turn to face you, I think. Yeah. Also, it took me a while to figure out you can avoid the bees by just staying back for a while, and eventually the bees will just go back into the hive on their own. Also, that bagpipe music is pretty cool. Thank you, Mr. Satyr. Tree. I also love how there are normal trees, too. Like, it's not just the evil trees. There are, like, some evil trees among the normal trees. I wonder how that happened. I wonder if, like, Ripto did something, or if it's just, like, you know, some trees are mean in this place. I'm really gonna try not to sing along, partly because of syncing, like audio syncing, which I don't know how to do. I just trust the thing to do its best, and sometimes it doesn't. And also because I do not sing. Well, not really. I'd like to, but that's irrelevant. So, bee tree, normal tree, normal tree, normal tree without a bee. And these ones don't disappear, they just kind of singe. And that's cool too. That's another cool thing, is that like you can destroy, you can burn the normal trees. Also, we have a pig. I like how the music goes around the bridge for that one.
It's great to be free. Now there is only one satyr left to rescue.
Yeah. Thank you for the dance, Piggy. I need your butterfly. Actually, no, I don't, because there's a healing butterfly in a jar very close. So I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, Piggy. So yeah, there's like this inner circle, and now you can see very clearly the only remaining stone is over the doors. I'm actually going to go into the temple last, because it's the most out of the way place, and that's kind of comes back to my point where like this level is almost an open world. Like it's not, but it kind of is. It's small, so it doesn't feel like it is, but it is. Butterfly. Oh look, the piggy respawned. Yay! Okay. So, over here we have a power-up, for which we need 14 sprites. And we only have 10. And I think these remaining trees only give us 2 more? I think so. So you have to kill some of the earth shapers in order to activate the thing. Funny, I remember all these enemies, all the tree enemies being one short. Maybe I missed something. I'll go back in a bit.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you ought to go into the temple.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that later, pal, but thank you.
Music can calm the savage beast, and bagpipe music can break solid rock.
Or at least here, that's true. Okay, so we have 12.
Oh, a dragon! Perhaps you can help. My friend is locked in this room and lost the key, and you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night.
Actually, no, I don't, but yeah. So we have a jammed door up here, and we have this power-up down here. And in case you were wondering, you cannot make this jump while supercharging. Because when you're supercharging, you have to be going like continuously. If you stop supercharging for even a split second, it just stops. So the fact that this level is actually a circle comes into that because what happens is you go through here and you go all the way around the level to here, which is really cool. But we can't do that yet because we don't have enough things. Okay, so these Earth Shapers are annoying. Ah! Okay. Strike. The looks on their face as they sink into the lava are so sad. I feel bad, you know? I mean, sure, they're trying to crush me, but hey, they live here, I don't. Oh. Also, there's a strong chest here, and that supercharged power-up, that's the only one in the level, by the way. Yeah, charging straight at them is not a good idea. I'm just stupid. Yeah, you should generally, like, jump, or let me show you, like this. Like that, because when you're in the air, they can't hit you, apparently. And of course, charging them stuns them for a moment. I'm gonna kill them all. For a minute there, I was genuinely considering not killing these guys, just because I don't want to look like a sadist on the internet, but hey, it's the way the game's made, you know? And I am a sadist. Just don't want to look like one. Okay. So over here, there is no lava in this vicinity here. Which brings me to another point. We cannot get this level done 100% as of right now. Like, we can't. It's not possible. We don't have the ability that we get in the third hub world that we need to complete the challenge in this area that I always called, like, either it was Combat Training level 3 or Earth Shaper level 2, or I don't even remember what I used to say. Anyway. So yeah, supercharging through here, there, and that's another reason why it's a good idea to get rid of the Earth Shapers, because they can get in your way any time of the day. I'm sorry, that was awful. Out of my way, buddy. Oh, here's another funny thing. Oh, I won't show you here. Oh god, I'm about to die. Yeah, these guys, they're annoying. Shoot! Shoot! Oh, shoot. Damn it. Sorry about that. And I'm all the way back here. Oh. Shut up, I don't care. And I have to free the satyr again. Oh my god. Oh, that was dumb. Not sure if I'm talking about the game or myself. Probably myself. I panicked. Yeah, you can just skip it by pressing start.
Now that you
Yeah. We know. We've heard it, buddy. Okay, back to doing this again. So yeah, that's probably the most annoying thing about this level is the way the Earth Shapers are programmed. They can be very tough to not die to. Which, I guess, makes the fact that you kick them into the lava and watch them slowly sink until they explode slightly less not okay? Maybe? Oh, I think all the normal trees respawn, too. Yeah, I think they did. Great. I used to like them all being gone. Although, that's a weird thing to say, too, because I like trees. I do like trees. Anyone who doesn't like trees has a problem. I'm just saying. I'll shut up now. Okay, so once again, here, around these guys, here, up here, around him if I can, jump up here, narrow, narrow, narrow bridge that I am totally not gonna make. Oh my god, I am! Ha! Ha!
Oh, thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy orb in here. Please take it.
Forever! I like how these fawns are like valley girls. Now, Alora's a fawn. But she's not a valley girl and she doesn't play with yo-yos and she doesn't have pigtails. So again with me as a kid thinking about things too much, I like made up like a backstory for Alora that she's from here, but she's not like the other fawns, so they don't like her, so she left and doesn't really have a home. Okay, so we can get all the gems here. Oh, here's Hunter.
Just stand still, he says. I'll turn your boots to gold, he says. Oh, hi, Spyro. You're a sight for sore eyes. I'd appreciate it mightily if you could locate that alchemist. He owes me a favor.
So yeah, these Earth Shapers are unbeatable, and that comes into play for the alchemist who is right there. I didn't know what an alchemist was as a kid. An alchemist is someone who can turn metal into gold or anything into gold or whatever, depending on what stories you read, I guess. Originally it was basically chemists who were trying to turn lead into gold, I think it was. Presumably because they're both really heavy. Like, why lead of all things? Probably because they're really heavy. Like, lead is one of the heaviest metals, and gold is heavier, I think. Which is kind of hard to think about, because, like, you see people in, like, movies and stuff just picking up bags of gold and stuff. You don't do that. Gold is too heavy to do that with. But, you know, movies. Movie magic. So anyway, we can technically free Hunter now, but, and I didn't do what I meant to do, there's a follow-up mission in which he helps us kill these Earth Shapers, but we can't deal the finishing blows because we don't have the ability. So... Ow. Yeah, these Earth Shapers are programmed kind of unfairly. But, you know, you don't have to kill them. You can just avoid them. You don't have to do this. I like to do this just to be safe, although I guess ultimately you're safer not doing it. I don't know. I like to do genocide runs in games that are programmed where you're supposed to be killing everything that gets in your way, because that's how the game works. Okay, here's this guy again. Here's what I wanted to show you. Or not. No, this is not what I wanted to show you. Dang it. We'll get to it in a second. I promise. What else is here? Ah! Random lava pit just for this guy. Cool. So yeah, anyway, getting to the point of why this level is awesome. I think one of the main things is that the creatures that live here, both, you know, NPCs and enemies, have, like, personality? I hesitate to say personality, but, like, they act like living things that live in a world and have feelings and stuff. Like, they're not just things to kill, you know? Anyway, here I'm going to show you the thing. You may have noticed that the Earth Shapers try to, like, flap their wings and fly when they fall into the lava pits. That's just when they fall in general. Watch. He tried to fly because he didn't want to die. Not gonna come up with a rhyme for that. So yeah, that's another thing. It's like, they know they're falling and they don't want to fall, so they do, like, the human thing of you know, flailing their arms in some random attempt to not fall, even though it's pointless. Like, they act like people, you know? And you may have noticed, even when we're not, like, you know, around them, or specifically when we're not around them, yeah, they're standing around, but they'll, like, scratch their backs with their pickaxes and such. Maybe one of these guys will do it for us. Maybe? Oh, there one goes. Yeah, see? It's just stuff like that, you know? Anyway, we're not going to bother rescuing Hunter because you have to do that mission in order to do the mission that we can't do right now. So, you know, we're going to have to go through it later anyway. Might as well not do it now. Ah! Okay, ow! Okay, so there are two things to do with this supercharge thing. First is get the strong box, obviously, which is more difficult than getting the gate. But there's also a skill point here that uses the level design to its full advantage in that you have to go through this supercharge portal 3 times in a row without stopping. Yeah. Which means you have to go around the level twice perfectly? Yeah. Oh dear. First, let's see if I can't get... No. This is not gonna be easy. I may cut here if this takes too many tries, because this is not easy. It's not supposed to be. But, you know, let's look around this scenic level that's... But yeah, like, the Earthshapers, they aren't just being jerks for the sake of being jerks, you know? They're like, hey, could you stop playing your damn music? Have you ever been in, like, college or, like, around someone who just, like, or, like, with a roommate who just, like, listens to their music loudly and it's music you really hate and they won't turn it down or turn it off? And you can't, sometimes you can't even, like, ask them to because, like, you know, it's their music and stuff, and I just died. But yeah, no, I think, yeah, Zoe saved me after I got the orb, so we're good. But, so yeah, it's basically a situation like that. Like, they just want the satyrs to stop playing the bagpipes. And the satyrs are playing the bagpipes non-stop, and oh crap, all these monsters are back. Dang it! Should have killed them before, I think. Okay, gonna go back and kill those while I keep talking. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. So, yeah, the satyrs are playing their bagpipes, and the Earthshapers want them to stop, and they both live here. You know, they're both natives to this place. They both have equal right to live here. And the satyrs just won't stop playing the bagpipes. So the Earthshapers are like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna make you shut up. And so they trap them in stone, which is just because they're Earthshapers, I guess. Makes sense in a nonsensical, charming way, you know? A Spyro cartoony kind of way. And now all the satyrs are sad and the fawns are sad because the satyrs are stuck in stone and they can't enjoy the bagpipe music anymore. So basically we're taking sides in a legitimate conflict here, if you think about it. And I think that's one of the things that makes this level, oh, so close. Not so close, so cool, is that it feels like a place, you know? And also I think it helps that the fact that it's not a linear place. The fact that it is just like an open world with the objective being at like the center of the map. Or maybe it's just the cool alchemist guy who looks weird. And the hunter quest. Who knows? I'm just trying to figure out why this is such a beloved level, because I love it too. Like someone said on the last video that they really couldn't wait for this video because this is their favorite level. And that was interesting to say because, like, I expected Zephyr to be most people's favorite level for obvious reasons, because there's a lot going on in it. And it's got a lot of fun little illusions and Easter eggs. Allusions, not illusions. But for some reason, I just like this place more. Maybe it's the nighttime setting. It's kind of pretty. I don't know. But, yeah, so yay, Fracture Hills. I was just about to say I wonder why it's called Fracture Hills, but the moment I started to say it, I figured it out. It's because the satyrs can fracture the stone hill. You know? Oh, I need to stop doing that. Ah! I am just dying like a noob here. I'm sorry. Also, supercharging does push them further. See? I pushed him like halfway across the place. I'm gonna kill the thing that can get in the way before I start charging this time. Well, I've been talking for 26 minutes straight. That's... I'm kind of impressed with myself. Okay, seriously, now I'm gonna cut it here until I get it. So, yeah. BRB. Ah! Ah! And again. Sorry, folks. Ah! Dang it. Seriously? Okay, you know what? Since I just failed anyway, I'm just gonna kill this guy, and then I'm gonna go to Zoe and have her save that I killed this guy, so I don't have to do it again. If he doesn't kill me first. Noob. If I was making up clever titles for these videos, I would call this one Dying Like a Noob. There's just no room. Zap. Okay, we're good. What? I did not... Oh. I had it. There we go. This should be the last of the gems. And yet it is not. Oh right, there are gems in the temple. Okay. So yeah, I can go get those very shortly, but first I'm gonna get the skill point. Because that's just what I'm doing. So again, probably gonna cut out the failures, but honestly, compared to getting that strong box, this isn't that difficult. Well, famous last words, right? Though that was practice, I guess. Whoa, shoot. Almost missed that. Oh dear. Yep, nope. Okay. BRB. No comment. Two. Oh, it has to be like 4 times in a row, I guess. Okay, one more. Maybe it's go around the world 3 times. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna make it. I am. And... yeah! That is how you do it. Okay. So, that's this awesome level done. Sad face. I'm not sure what this temple is a temple of, come to think of it. Oh, there's a bridge here, but whatever. There we go. Did I burn the start flag? No, I'm gonna burn the end flag.
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to be all like, you're my hero. Thanks for saving poor, helpless little me. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, short stuff. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
That's supposed to be rude, but I feel you, sister. Just want to get away from the people, you know?
Sorry if I sounded unfriendly. I didn't mean to.
Sure. Yep. Valley Girls. So, yeah, okay, no, we're not gonna complete the level because of the orbs. So let's see what happens now that we've interfered. And this is kind of cool. He's starting to like it. That's not saying much, really. If you listen to a piece of music enough times, it eventually sounds good. Or bad. I think the more you listen to a piece, the more it goes towards the medium level of likableness. Anyway. So yeah, that was Fracture Hills. And we're gonna get to go back to it later. That was fun. And I actually got to talk about why it was a good level and like the stuff I wanted to do with this channel, and I'm babbling. So, thank you so very much for watching if you did. I really do appreciate it. I do. And I look forward to seeing you next time.